Tensions are rising on the Korean Peninsula. The United States and South Korea have staged a joint war game intended to intimidate North Korea. Reports say 24 stealth warplanes are among 230 U.S. aircraft involved in the drills. About 12,000 U.S. military personnel are participating in the event. The war game has been described as, quote, a realistic air combat exercise. Some reports say 6 F-22 fighter jets, as well as 6 F-35As and 12 F-35Bs, are participating in the drills for the first time.
And by conducting these useless and provocative and frankly expensive drills in the area, the US is accomplishing nothing but ratcheting up tensions. And the whole thing really comes down to the US wanting to sell expensive weapons to countries like Japan and others in the region. It's a sick business ploy.
The harsh rhetoric against North Korea is also getting louder in Washington. White House National Security Advisor Herbert Raymond McMaster has warned that the potential of a war against Pyongyang is increasing every day. I think it's increasing every day, which means that we are in a race, really. We are in a race to be able to solve this problem. He's also described North Korea as the greatest immediate threat to the United States.
North Korea sought to achieve what they call nuclear parity with the United States. This doesn't mean the same amount of bombs and of missile delivery systems that the US has for its nuclear weapons, but it means that North Korea wants to have a nuclear deterrent.
And earlier in the week, senior Republican Senator Lindsey Graham has warned that the families of US military troops in South Korea should leave. Is this a prelude to a nuclear war on the Korean Peninsula? Pyongyang is not happy with the developments on its southern border. Officials have dismissed the war games as a grave provocation, saying the peninsula is on the brink of a nuclear war. North Korea has also lashed out at US President Donald Trump, saying the drills, dubbed as Vigilant Ace, come at a time when, quote, insane President Trump is running wild.
That regional countries and the United States, which is acting totally off the wall in East Asia, needs to guarantee North Korea that they will stop engaging in further threats to North Korea's security, and the massive drills that are going on are one such example of this.
The tensions increased dramatically after North Korea's latest missile test. The missile is said to be capable of reaching anywhere in the United States. But some experts say the missile still needs a robust re-entry vehicle, a lightweight warhead and accurate guide system. North Korea is said to be lacking those elements. The conflict on the Korean Peninsula ended in 1953 with the armistice, but since then, no peace treaty has been signed. That means that the two Koreas are technically at war with each other. Many other nations are also involved in the crisis: China, Russia, the United States, and the two Koreas. North Korea has said that it's ready to freeze its nuclear program in return for the suspension of joint drills between the US and South Korea. Russia and China have also backed the double suspension plan.
This part of North Korea's vision for the future is actually consistent with the double freeze peace plan from Russia and China, which asked North Korea to cease with its weapons testing and asked South Korea, US and Japan to stop with their provocative military drills.
But the US is not ready to accept that. It appears that the new US administration, headed by President Trump, is the real problem here.
The only country in this sense that is a stumbling block is the United States, which is why Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, has recently questioned whether America is sincere about claiming to want peace or whether they simply want to destroy North Korea. He also referred to Nikki Haley, Donald Trump's so-called ambassador to the United Nations, as someone whose speech was nothing but a blood-stained tirade.
The unexpected and rash rhetoric of the US president has aggravated the situation, and that has caused concern among politicians and experts worldwide.